Hey everybody, Dauntless here, and welcome back to another episode of Space Quest: The Lost Chapter. Now, I have come up with a little bit of a strategy of how I'm going to go about this, because this map is absolutely huge. And I have been trying to get this episode finished and put up, but it seems like every time I start, something comes up and interrupts it. Like last time, I actually got a call in the middle, like right near the end of it. So I haven't really progressed at all. All I've been doing is exploring. And I've discovered one thing. I think I've only gone through half the map, and I'll show you what's going on. First of all, I'll show you this little death sequence here. As you get further into the cave, you hear something rustling above you. You get a very bad feeling, like the time you stuck your finger in that socket on the arcade hub. Something drops on top of you from above. It feels like heavy cords wrap around you. Just then you figure out what it is. It appears your one-eyed friend, if he even has one eye, you don't know, from the cave's ceiling decides to stop you from nosing around his premises. Apparently he has a few more tentacles than the one with the eye, all of which seem to be tightening around you. You are lifted off the ground and the tentacles continue to tighten. You catch a brief glimpse of the eye glaring at you as your bones start to snap loudly and painfully. Shortly thereafter, you pop like a balloon and spread body juices everywhere. It's quite messy. Your lifeless mass of flesh is dropped onto the cave floor, eventually to turn to dust. Nice job, Raj. At this rate, you'll be out of here in about 200 to 300 years. As by then, the last remnants of your decomposed body might have blown out of the cave entrance. Alright, so I wanted to show you that really quick, and then... Oh! That was the wrong save. Forget you saw that. That was part of my earlier playthrough. But and that's actually another place. But again, it's strange because it seems to be an area where there's literally nothing, and there's a lot of screens, as I mentioned before, where there is literally nothing to do there. It is just travel. I think they didn't have quite that many in the original Space Quest games, but, you know, I could be wrong. I'm trying to think, but most of the time I think there was at least a little something in each screen. Now, obviously, they do want to give you the idea of how big this area is, as I mentioned before, but I think it's a little much. And I'll demonstrate why here very shortly. So first I'll show you where that waterfall is, so I'll just go directly there. Now my plan is to explore every screen, to try and get through every room and just look around as best I can. Okay, so we go down here, and here's what I missed. Oh, no, that's not the right way. I think it's here. Yep, there it is. And here it is. You'll notice that on some screens, they have him continually walk, and on others they don't. It makes sense when you're going along like the stone path so that you don't accidentally fall off. And on others, they have him continue to walk, because if you just come in here on the side of the screen, obviously, you don't know exactly where he's at. Especially with this game, when it's already had locations where you go you go this way and he comes from down below instead of, coming from the other side. But anyway, a beautiful waterfall is in the distance. You admire its beauty, drifting slightly into the unknown as you watch the water cascade down. Hey, snap out of it, man! You've got a game to play here! You examine the tree, though you have no idea why. You do notice what appears to be scratches on the surface of the tree. You have no idea what made these scratches, but you're sure you wouldn't like to find out. And then the cave entrance up there is the one with the critter. Okay, so let me demonstrate Yeah, and in this screen, he didn't continue walking from here. I actually clicked him to do that. So let me demonstrate exactly what I'm referring to when I talk about how massive this map really is. All right, ready for this? I dive down. I'm going to save in swamp. All right, here we go. We go over here. And then, yep, there is more map down underwater. So now I have to look even further to figure out where everything is at. You are underwater. Oh, great. It's a turtle. Okay, it's a turtle, but you can't catch it, eat it, or use it, so leave it alone. You can eat turtles. You're underwater. I'm glad that they used a lot of description for these rooms. Okay, and the those clams eat you, so you got to be careful. Can I look at the cave? Okay, there's no cave there. All this is just decor. Yeah. Is that a hole there? You're underwater. You can see a very large swamp tree here. There is a large tree that extends to the east. Um, I guess it's elsewhere. It. Okay. Fine. You are underwater. How come that tree disappears right about here? Oh, okay. I actually didn't find that before, but I started thinking that, with that the way it blocked the movement there, there's probably something behind it. You're at the base of a large swamp tree. There appears to be a hole in the trunk and all sorts of debris strewn about. You're guessing that because of its location, various bits of junk and debris collected here. There is quite a lot of debris at the base of the tree, pieces of wood, metal, what appears to be bones, and various other things that you can't recognize. You are going to go search in that junk, aren't you? Oh, geez, please wash your hands after. Oh, yeah, you're underwater. Sorry, just shake them around then. The hole in the tree looks like it's been there for a long time. Lots of debris is collected in the hole, as well as on the swamp bed. You need to get closer to the swamp bed to search the debris. You search among the debris, touching things you never dreamed you would, and you find a jar almost buried in the silt. Okay. Well, what's in the hole here? You poke around in the hole. It's dark and hard to see, but you notice what looks like a fishing line. Okay. Nothing else. So I got the fishing line. Okay. Nothing. Okay, cool. So there it is. Holy Toledo, there is a lot of stuff. Wait, what? Okay, so I'm underwater still. Can I go down? I'm going to save and then... So I got pieces of the fishing rod that I need to make. Oh, there's still stuff here. What's this? I'm just underwater. Oh, you're underwater. There's a wall of rock here with a small hole near the swamp bed. Like a very small cave. Okay. You stick your hand in the hole. Luckily, when you pull it back, all your fingers are still there, and you found an old jar cover. Now aren't you lucky? Cool! Ooh, is there more stuff back behind this one? Nope. I am underwater. Oh my goodness, this map is colossal. Oh, hi guys. Whoops! I'll just keep going this way then. There is a long dead tree stump at the bottom of the swamp. Ah, my spelling is dying! The tree, or what's left of it, has long since sprouted its last leaf. This looks good. There is a strange rock formation to the east. Oh, good grief. That always makes me feel safe. You enter the strange rock formation. It seems to form a cave. Oh my goodness. You brush past one of the large tentacles of the creature and hear a low grumble. The creature wakes at your presence and immediately grabs hold of you with a tentacle. This does not look good. Kind of like your hair right now. The creature's tentacles begin to tighten around you, and you realize the gravity of your situation. You begin to panic. Of course, you panicking is about as pretty as an Orat's behind. In the brief seconds before you die, you ponder the proliferation of tentacled hazards on this crazy planet. You are crushed before you are taken to the chomping jaws of the huge creature. The creature then slices and dices you in its immense mouth, and you become a light snack. Okay, guys, I get it. I died. At some point, you don't want to put this much dialogue in here. If it's any consolation, you don't satisfy the creatures in the least, and the creature spends the next few days with its stomach grumbling. Oh, come on. Like, really? Your small body having caused the gastric juices of the creature's stomach to start pumping, besides a bad case of heartburn, the creature gets gas as well. You always do leave a lasting impression, don't you, Roger? Okay, yeah, at some point, getting too wordy is a bit of a problem. Okay, so I think what you're supposed to do is aim for this little area here, because I remember this. Oh my god. I remember this. Because here's the thing. You can get by it. You have to get by it. So you need to get by it, this creature, and get here to this bone. Yeah. This is actually called one of the worst... The worst mazes... Okay, it's F5. Ever. Uh-oh. And F7, so... Okay. Save game. Ah, darn it! Harmony above. What in the world? This is going to be one of those mazes. Oh, please. Ladies and gentlemen, every other maze in Space Quest is better than this. Like... Ah... And then it gets so wordy. So if you die and you aren't fast, you have to sit through all of the dialogue. Ugh. Do I want to deal with this right now, or do I just want to restore back a little bit and, like, I don't know. Is there anything else I can do? I don't think there is. Okay, I'll just keep hammering away at it. Oh, I think I found the sweet spot here. Yes! Oh my goodness! Let me just get the bone! Ah, bugger! Oh, whoop, that's the wrong button. Ah, blast you. Okay, I am sitting right on top of it, you blasted game. Having carefully navigated through the many tentacles, you reach out and grab the bone. As you lift the bone out of the silt, you wince at the small noise it makes. You hold your breath, hoping you did not wake the creature. Thankfully, you're an expert at being quiet and keeping out of sight. Years of closet sleeping and dark corner napping has honed those skills to very enviable levels. Once again, your janitor powers serve you well. So I've got the bone. And now I get to go back out. Yep, nope, that was a bad idea. Oh, no. Come on. Now I gotta figure out how to weasel myself out of this place. Okay. So, if you look at it, I gotta go behind this one, and then I come down here, and then I go through this way. So, let's see if I've got the right... Oh! Oh, it's right there. I'm making it. This is a mean game. I will admit that it does give me that nostalgic feel of certain... Wait. He stops moving right there. That's interesting. It didn't even activate the monster. Oh, 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 oh. Uh-oh. I didn't move. I stopped moving there. Oh! Uh... Oh, come on. Are my feet hitting the tentacle? Great. Oh, yeah, it's the feet. My feet are hitting the thing. So, let's go back up. Oh, please. Please, I already had gone up. Okay? I moved past the tentacle. I can... Oh, bite me, you stupid, stupid... There. Is that far enough yet? You gotta just seriously give up on... Wow. Yeah, just die, stupid, worthless puzzle. This isn't a puzzle. This is just a way to torture players. Oh! I restored, didn't I? Can I go all the way up here? Okay, now let's try saving. Okay! Yeah, that's great. Oh, what? Son of a pig. Where am I going? Am I going underneath of this? Like, this thing right here. Am I trying to come out through this opening? I should have taken note of where that thing had me. It won't let me go down. I'm stuck right here. Oh, you stupid, stupid thing. Wow, I'm glad I saw that it was on save right there. Yeah, see, I don't get... Okay, let me try this. I'm going to go like this. Up, stop there. Okay, now we're making some progress. Oh, you bugger! Darn it! Come on! I'm almost there! It won't let me go down through these tentacles here. Oh. Your whole world is there to hate me. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the feet thing. The problem with this puzzle right now is if I turn my character at the wrong time, his feet will hit that tentacle. So all of a sudden he goes from being this big to that big, right? No, no, no. Use my F5 option. Get out of my way. I'm right there. I am literally sitting right next to the exit. Let me go. I just want this over with. I can't go south here. Ah, again, I hate how it extends your character like crazy there. I know it's a graphics thing, but it's still kind of annoying. Oh, piece of crap. See, the thing is, it doesn't have the ability to make you go diagonally in this position. If I try to go diagonally to try and get maybe a little over here, it won't work. Yeah, there. I don't remember how I got from here over to here. Oh, stupid position thing. And here, right here, is where the problem is. My character is no longer moving. Like I'm colliding with the tentacle, but you know. Yeah, of course you don't understand because that would be intelligence. Let's see. Oh God. Ah, yeah, and seriously, you just. See, here, he's stopped. He won't move. And this is where I have a problem. I don't know which way to go. Right? Right there. I am going to hit that stupid thing with my feet if ever I try to move. So how far down can I go? I'm pretty far down. And I... okay, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to go here. Yeah. Man, whatever. You know what? Okay, so I am going to do this until I figure out how I got in here. It's right here. It's here. It's behind this, but right there. Yep, and I can't touch that. So what's going to happen is this. I'm going to go over here, and then I think when my face hits about right there, and see, he's not going behind it now because their design on this puzzle was to make you so angry. And he hit that one. Where did I get... how did I get all the way in there without getting myself totally screwed? Bloody, stupid, worthless puzzle. Let me see. Maybe this is... yeah, it's not that. So basically, I don't know how I managed to do that. It's like here's the thing. Okay, so right now I am on this back plane here, right? somehow I need to go from there to here in the front area. Right? How in the world I did that in the first... Can I go... Wait, let's try this way. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay, so... Let's see. If I go diagonally from here, it won't let me move. That's not even close to being good design. Yeah, see, I just... Because here's what it is. The issue that I'm having is that I cannot go from the front plane here, the back, basically it's, you've got a back area that I'm in right now, and then when I first came in, I was in the front area. I don't know how to switch between one and the other. So I'll sit here and I'll go like this, but even though I am sitting here in technically the front, it's still counting me as being in the same area as this tentacle. So if I go like that, my foot hits the thing. Even though, theoretically, like, yeah, see, it's a mess because I'm not going to go all the way back through that. I'm going to go here. Okay, because you don't know what tentacle is where. I mean, you can kind of look over here and tell this is the front tentacle, this is the back one, and there's this one, and then there's this one here. But how to get the game to recognize that you are, in fact, not in front of, that you are now in front of whatever tentacle. It there's no real way to do that. It's all trial and error. There's no real skill. There's no intelligence. There's no nothing. It's just keep hammering away and hope and pray that eventually you find whatever sweet spot they decided to put in. Yeah, and I just... Yeah. Okay, well, that's all the time I have for this episode. I may end up hammering away at this and just get it done, and then I'll start recording afterward because this is terrible. This is an awful, awful puzzle. Literally the worst maze I have ever seen. Anyway, thanks everybody for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Finally managed to get this episode up. I've been wanting to try and do that for a while now, and I apologize for all the content that I actually wasn't able to put up. It kept getting interrupted, and I'd keep trying to do stuff to, get one made. And I'd basically, it's either a call comes up or something else happens. So, yeah, I really am sorry about that. But basically, I managed to do a lot of exploration outside, and I didn't actually complete any puzzles. It was just walking around, looking at everything. And I found the waterfall, and I found the area where you could, like, go down and, see the, whatever the... Yeah. Where you could go down and get underwater here. Yeah, it's terribly designed. You can't tell where anything is. and then I'm blocked right here. Like, really, guys? Really? Man, I hate giving up on this kind of... Wait a minute. Hold, please, everybody. Oh, come on, I'm right there. I'm right there. Ah, you just gotta be kidding me. Okay, anyway. I'll figure it out, and then I'll actually get to play the fun parts of the game and not this catastrophe. Anyway, thanks again for dropping by. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to hit the notification icon. I'm not able to post up videos as much as I used to, but I will continue to post up videos as often as I can. So, if you hit the notification icon, you can actually see when I do. Thanks for dropping by, and as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day.